second. All right, it's setting it up. All right, excellent. Excellent. All right. Welcome, everybody. I'm Laura Lee Roberts from Offerings of Wonder by Laura Lee. And we are going to be doing some little woven heart embellishments or ornaments. And so these two, actually, I'm going to go right to the table view just to make it bigger for you guys. So if you haven't been with me, I'm going to take control of your screen and make it bigger. Okay. So, all right. So, this one is with reed. So this is 1/4 inch reed. This one I did with the paper craft, and if you haven't seen that before, this is a roll. It comes in all different colors. Here's one that's got multiple colors in it. And if you can see the ridges, what I did was for the heart, I counted for 4 strands and then split it. And you split it with something hard like a piece of plastic. See if I can come up there. You can see all the ridges. So I just counted 4 and did a little cut and then split them to make this one. And you can make them different sizes. And then I did this one with ribbon. Um, the 2 smaller hearts, these were 6 inches. And then I did this ribbon one, and this one was 5/8 ribbon, so a little wider. So I made the pieces 8 inches. So just to kind of give you some ideas. And then I think, Kathy, you were saying you were going to try it with paper. So depending how big you make your strips, if you make them wider, you just need to make them longer to accommodate.
Whatever my pasta cutter does.
Okay. All right. Well, if it's fettuccine, I think fettuccine is 1/4 inch. Okay. So those are our samples. If you are using reed, get them wet. We're going to do that. If you're using paper or ribbon, you don't need to do that. Or this craft paper, you don't need to get those wet. But I'm going to be making a reed one. Um, so I'm using 1/4 inch and I cut them 6 inches. So to start that. So again, the 1/4 inch, I did 6 inches, and where's my tape measure here? Let's see, just to give you guys an idea here. So they're about 2.5 inches. About 2 inch. Mine is about 2 inches tall and about 2.5 inches wide with that. This was with the 4 strand craft paper. This one's about, 2.5 by 1.5 ish. And then this was with the 5/8 ribbon. So it is about 4.5 by 4. So, okay, just to give you guys an idea. So, my job when I do these demos is to inspire you to try to do different things. And so that is what we're going to do. All right. So I'm going to, let's see. There we go. All right. So I have 8 pieces. I'm going to do it with 2 different colors because it'll be easier for you guys to see on the demo. So I've got 4 pieces of red 1/4 inch at 6 inches and 4 pieces of pink at 6 inches. And I'm going to, let me start with the pink one. We're going to start, I'm going to put these off to the side. There we go. If you want to mark one to know the center, you can do that. So if you want to mark one in your center, you can make a pencil mark on it. I'm a big, I don't like a lot of pencil mark on my stuff, so I will just kind of fold it in half to kind of get where my center is. But you want to put your first piece down and you want the rough side up. Okay. This gets out of the way. There we go. All right. Then I'm going to take my next piece and I'm just going to kind of find my center. And then I'm going to place it so that the center is a tool here. My center is right here and my center is right here. So when we weave this, we weave these like we weave an elbow basket. If you've ever done an elbow basket, which means we're going to weave up in this quadrant to start. So up in the top left quadrant. So I'm going to take my next piece of pink. I'm going to lay it on top because it was under the red and now it's going to be on top of the red. And I'm going to take my next piece of red one, the one that's going up and down, and I'm going to weave it in. And I'm just going to line up my ends because once I have those first ones and I know where the centers are, I can just line up the ends of my pieces. Do that. Oops, a little bit. There we go. Okay. So there's my middle, there's my middle. So I'm weaving up this top left quadrant. So I'm going to take my next one, my pink one, I'm going to weave it in. And I'm continuing to go up. And for these on the reed baskets, it's hard to get, like with the ribbon, we could get them right next to each other, which is really nice. With the reed, you're going to have a little bit of space. You're going to have some little holes in there. All right, so then I'm going to take another red one. And again, I'm weaving these with the rough side up. And just if you are a newer weaver and you don't know how to tell what is the rough side and what is the smooth side, let me get this one in. When you are looking at your reed, if you bend it or bend it, turn it sideways. Can you see the little hair that's sticking up on that? You see the little hair that came up? So the side where it's hairier when you bend it is your rough side. Your smooth side, when you bend it, you shouldn't have hairs if it's good, if it's a nice reed. Sometimes, depending on the quality of the reed, they're both have little hair sticking up. So just pick the side that has the least amount of hair. All right. So we're going to add in the fourth one. And again, I'm just lining up my ends over here. And then one more. And we're just weaving them so they are over under. Oops. All right. So once you have them all in, what we want to have is a square of weaving. So we want everything to be horizontal straight across, and we want everything to be vertical up and down. And you can look at the little spaces in between the little squares. You want them so they're fairly even. So again, let me just recap. We found the middle here, which is, I've got the mark right here. I found the middle of this first one, which is right here. And then we wove this upper left quadrant. So now you have short pieces to the left and to the top, and you have longer pieces to the right and to the bottom. All right. I like to put a little clip on this just to kind of hold it in place. And I'm going to put some clips on my left side because I'm going to go ahead and start weaving now with these longer pieces. So if you've made an elbow basket, this is the same way you make an elbow basket. You weave one side and then we weave the next side. So for me, I'm I'm going to take my pink one on the bottom here, and I'm just going to bend it over to the right. I won't hold it there. And now I'm going to take my red one and I'm going to weave it up over this one and fold it up. So now my second pink one, the first one was under this red one, so this one is going to go over the red one. So I'm going to fold it over. Okay. And you want the folds, you want this to be a straight line. Okay. And I'm going to take the second red one, I'm going to bend it up. It was over this first one, so it's got to go under here. So we'll bend it up. It's going to go under and over. Then we'll take the next one on the right. It was over here, so it needs to go under the next one. So I'm going to go ahead and bend it first. And then it needs to go under the first one and over the second one. All right. I'm going to take the red one and I'm going to bend it at the bottom. It was under this one, so it's going to be over. And then it's just over, under, over. Over, under, over. And I'm just kind of straightening everybody up. And then the last pink one, we're going to bend it first. And then it was under here, so it's going to be over, under, over. And as you're doing this, like I can see this guy's pulling in a little bit. So I'm going to, there we go. All right. Okay, and then we have our last red one. I'm going to go ahead and take that clip off. And I'm going to bend it first to give it a bend. And then it needs to go under, over, under, over. All right. And then you have everybody woven. So now you just take a moment and straighten it up. You should be laying right on top of the first part that we wove. So I'm going to take this clip off here, and I'm just going to stick it in the middle of our heart here to hold both sides together. So let me flip it over. That was the first side we wove, and that's the second side we wove. Let me just pause there for a second. Hey, Denise. Nice to see you. All right.
Hi. Sorry, internet issues.
It's okay. I was saying here in Louisville, we got 9 inches of snow, which is just unheard of.
Whoa.
We didn't. It's snowing right now. We didn't get very much snow, but we got some ice.
You got the ice. Yeah, we got the ice on top of the snow. So here, I'll share if you guys can see outside.
Oh,
There's
boy.
my little winter wonderland.
You do.
I'm crazy.
I was going to say earlier, if you heard a noise at my house, it's a snow plow going by.
It is amazing, isn't it? I said, I've been here 12 years. This is the most snow we've gotten in one snowfall since I've been here.
Really?
Wow.
So I moved from Vermont. This was normal in Vermont. This was like why I moved away. Okay. Let me do a quick check-in. I know, let's see. Kathy with the green shirt is watching, right? Kathy Parrish, how are you? You're watching as well.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, wait, Kathy with the green shirt is weaving. Yes.
Too many Kathys.
I know. All right. Anybody want to show what they're doing? Let me know. Judy, you ready? All right. Let me there we go.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
All right.
I'm lost. So
You're lost? Okay. Who said that?
Denise, it's because I was late. It's fine.
Oh my goodness, Denise, what are we going to do with you?
I don't know.
All right. Do you want some help or do you want to keep
I
going?
got the first one, I think.
Okay. All right. Once you have oh, I should have left one undone. Let me undo the second one again just to make sure everybody. So if you're watching it on the replay, if you were having trouble, let's just undo the second part. Undo, undo, undo. Let me put my clips back on so we don't lose everything. Okay. There we go. Okay. So there we go. So when we were weaving it, we weave that top, make this bigger again. We did this top left quadrant. So we found our middles and then we wove up and we wove to the left to get the bottom. And then to do the second one, we're going to fold it over. So, so since this one is under the red, I'm going to go ahead and just flip it up. And then I'm going to flip up the red. And then you just keep alternating so that, so the second one, it was under the red, so it's got to go over the red. And then you just keep doing over, under, flipping them up from each side.
Okay.
Okay. That, let me get back here. All right. So we talked about right at the beginning, but let me just recap. You can do these with many different materials. So this is with reed. Finish getting this one, and then we'll talk about how to do the next steps here. All right, boom, boom, boom. All right, look at everybody so they're happy. Okay, so reed, paper craft, or ribbon, and the ribbon's a little bit larger. So the two smaller ones were like 1/4 inch size, 6-inch pieces. The ribbon was 5/8, so I did 8-inch pieces. But just to give you some ideas, you could do it with paper as well. All right. So once you have your weaving done, then you can, we want to make our little rounded areas for our hearts. And I just did it freehand. If you're not good freehand, go online and look for like a heart outline and print that off. And then you can make it different sizes and you can make your up. But I just kind of wung it. So I just made sure my pieces were lined up front and back. Make sure everybody's lined up. Oh, wait, before we do that, sorry, before we do that, we need to secure it.
One.
So I'm going to use, where's my light so we can see it. I'm using waxed cord. This one's a little bit thicker, this white one, but I'm going to use it because you'll be able to see really easily. It's just a waxed, this one I think is a poly cord. This is, I used on the smaller ones. This red was, it's waxed thread for leatherwork. So I like to use a wax because it sticks to itself. How about that? So I used about 3 feet to do the securing and then have enough left over to make a little tie.
Thanks. Ay, ay, ay.
All right. So I'm putting my ends together and then moving it to find my middle. So I have a loop. And then we're going to loop over the end piece, and then we're going to twine. So we're going to take the one that's on top and we're going to put it behind the next one and pull it out. And we're going to make this so that it's right up against that top piece. A little extra wax on there. I'll just scrunch it in there. So again, we're going to take the piece on top. We're going to go over and behind, and we're capturing the piece that's still there. Okay. So we're going to do that. I can remove my clip now. We want to keep it tight and right up against your top piece. We're doing the same thing. We're just going to go around the corner. We're keeping that piece tight. We're going to take this piece, oops, and go around that next one. We're going to do that same thing. This helps pull them together and get everybody lined up, and it also secures your weaving. Okay. And then when we get to the end, I want to go back and do a second row. So I'm going to take the piece that was in back. I'm going to come around the front, and I'm going to go behind that next one. And I'm going to take the piece that was on top. I'm going to come around and go around that first one. So I have two pieces there. And now I'm just going to go backwards. Now, if you are not comfortable going backwards, or for my lefties, this is how you would be doing it. You can flip it over. And let's see. And get your pieces back if you want to flip it over. And then continue that way. So either way, our goal is to have 2 rows of twining. On our basket, our little heart basket. Okay. So we've got 2 rows on each one. And then when you get to the end, I just did a knot. So I just tied a knot. So this is a great little thing you can do with, you know, scraps that you have, because it doesn't take a lot. So I just did, tied the knot twice. And because this is waxed material, it kind of sticks together. So I'm just gonna cut it, and then I just kind of push the ends together there. Okay, now you could use yarn to do this part. You could use twine. Let me think what else.
That's something wrong.
We did something wrong. Who said that? Okay, let me. So doing the twining around twice helps secure everything. It lines up your pieces, and you have that. And now we can do the cutting. So I'm going to keep these extra pieces off to the side because we're going to use those to make a loop. And then again, I said I just kind of eyeballed it. And let's see. I'm going to kind of come up at an angle. Up there. And then down towards the center. So again, if you aren't don't feel comfortable with eyeballing it, then I said you can print out a heart outline. Out of the way. And then you have your heart. And then to finish it off, you can use 1 or 2 pieces of your what you have left over. And I just kind of made a little space and stuck a piece through. Stuck a piece through a little bit further so I can grab it. There we go. There we go. So I went under that one, and then I'm going to go under the one on the other side. A little space. Stick it through. There we go. All right. And then you can decide how big a loop that you want. So it's going to come up right in the middle. I'm just going to make a little slip knot in it. It looks good. And then cut off the excess. Now, if you don't want your knot showing up here, you could put it through and knot it down here. So whichever way. And then we're complete.
Cute.
All right.
It is cute.
It's kind of fun and nice little things. So let me do a quick check here. Do a quick check. Need to see if my web person, oh, it's not up yet, but my blog, which will go up later today, has some links in it to some other heart things that we've done in the past and that are out on my YouTube channel. So if you want to go check those out. All right, let's see how folks are doing. Anybody want to show?
Well, let me show because I'm the new weaver. and
Yes, I want to.
I actually
So
got
this-
this far,
Okay, excellent.
So-
MJ.
and I didn't bring any twining with me, so I'll have to go get that after, but I do understand how to do it. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Perfect. Well, welcome, MJ. MJ's a newer weaver, so I'm excited to have. So part of what I do this for, right, is it's my give back to the community, but it's also to inspire you guys, right? So I give you ideas and then let you run with it and see what you come up with. So it's always fun. All right. Miss Denise, you don't have the tongue out, but you're close.
I always do.
All right, let's see. Okay.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
All right, good. So that looks like you used a little bit thicker material.
I use the sorry
Yeah, but for
yarn.
your reed, it looks like it's bigger than quarter
Oh,
inch.
yeah, probably it's half.
Okay, so just for the future, if you want to have more of a bubble on your heart or the rounded part, you probably want to use a little bit longer.
Oh,
So-
okay.
For a half inch. So the 5/8 that I did with the ribbon, I did 8 inches. So
Got ya. Okay.
the wider it is, the longer it needs to be because you need room to do your little
I
bump.
just grabbed what I had.
It's beautiful. It's fine. This is the learning part, right? And then you get to
Yep.
go. All right, Judy, how about you? You want to show?
It's a little whopper job, but it's
Oh,
There you
cute.
Look at how cute.
There.
I like it.
Nice.
Very nice. Is that raffia? Did you use?
no, it's 1/4 inch dusty rose.
Yeah, I know. What'd you use for twining?
It's just waxed thread.
The wax? Okay. It looks
Wax
more like
thread.
raffia.
Yeah, it's just a little pink.
Okay,
Haven't
beautiful.
quite trimmed it up yet, but I'll work on it some more.
All right, excellent, excellent. All right. All right, so for those who are new, usually at the end we do show and tell if you have anything to share, whether it's basket related or other things. So Kathy Parrish, I see you're knitting something. Let's see. I'm going to make you big for a second. What are you working on?
Scarf, asymmetrical scarf.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Going on forever, I think.
Forever?
Yeah, it's like, okay, it's long enough. Let's get rid of it.
You're ready to be done?
Yeah, I'm ready to be done. I need it.
Is it for you, Kathy?
I never know.
You never know. Okay, no worries.
If
No
somebody likes it, I'll give it to them.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Kathy, with the green shirt, Kathy. Anything
Yes.
you want to share?
I was just working on this little salt and pepper shaker
Oh,
holder
cute.
that we started making yesterday in our guild class, so I finished it.
Okay, so
So
I have a wood bottom.
yes,
Yeah.
it's actually balsa wood,
Okay.
and then there's balsa wood, and then a smaller piece, 1/4 inch around balsa wood, and then another balsa wood, which gives you the slot to put
Okay.
your reed in. So one of the ladies in our guild is making these. So
Oh.
we tried it out yesterday.
Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah,
Cute. It's
but it was
cute.
a lot of fun.
All right.
This was a lot of fun with
All right.
Valentine's Day coming up.
Yeah. All right. MJ has a heart.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to be making next.
Oh, yeah.
And I
love
didn't
it.
have a pattern, I just kind of wung it.
You did a great job.
Yeah. The more you learn, the more you can see what you should have done.
Well, that's all right. As long as you don't tell anybody, people who don't weave don't know, right?
That's right.
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 All right. Let's see. Judy, anything to share today?
I'm gonna share one of Emily's fans that she's
let me.
made.
Oh, pretty.
Oh,
that is
beautiful.
gorgeous.
She has she works with a woodworker who has made her little fan bases,
Nice.
and they came up with a little design for their logo. So anyhow,
So tell
you
tell
can,
people who Emily is for the folks who don't
yeah,
know.
she's my granddaughter.
Yeah. And she's done some amazing, amazing work.
She's
Judy inspired her very well.
something else.
All right. Denise, anything to show today?
No, nothing yet.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
getting ready to start the quarter basket.
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
Mm.
Excellent. Okay. So later on today, check out my blog. I've got a whole bunch of heart stuff out there. Some things that we've done in the past. There's a link to, or if you want to just go to my YouTube channel and type heart and search, there's a random weave heart that we did. There's a cards that we did with heart shape where we wove ribbon. There is, I think, what else is out there? I don't know. I think there were like 4 or 5 different heart things that we've done in the past. So you guys are really challenging me to come up with new things and find new things to share. So we hadn't done this one, which is really fun. And then just to keep in mind, this is how you do an elbow basket. So if you've never done an elbow basket, let me go back to this. I'll just quickly explain really quick. You weave the bottom and the top, and then you weave these sections like another little basket in the round and in the round. And then it has a little gap. So instead of putting it together, you weave like 2 little baskets on just the pieces that are sticking up. So that's how you do an elbow basket. So it's a technique that you can use on
okay.
something. Okay. All right. Any questions before we head off?
No, but thank you very much.
You're welcome. Welcome, MJ. So go look at my YouTube channel too. You'll get all kinds of little projects out there. There's handle wraps and different little projects that we've done over the years. So
So how does one know if you're going to do another live one?
So if you go to my website, did you get on my email list?
I haven't.
Okay, so sign up for my email list, and then over the weekend I send out Saturday or Sunday, depending on how good I am. Usually it's been Sunday, but I'm trying to get this year, my goal is to try to get them out at least by Saturday to tell you what we're doing and what materials you need. So you get an email, and then I also post an event out on my Facebook page as well.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but I do it every Monday at 2:00 Eastern.
And what's the name of your Facebook page?
Offerings of Wonder by
Okay.
Laura Lee.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're
I just-
welcome.
I just came across it randomly this morning, so.
All right. Well,
Me too.
excellent. Yeah, excellent. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. We
Well,
always
thank
love
you.
to have new people. Share with your friends, tell your friends. You can watch the replay out on YouTube under my lives. And then other than that, I will just say have a fantastic week. Hopefully snow and ice does not impact you too much. I'm just coming in.
Thank
Just stay home and weave.
That's it. That's it. I'm working on kits. I'm heading to Texas in a couple of weeks to do the Texas conference. So working on getting kits together for that. So yeah. Yeah. And
Awesome.
you can see my studio is kind of
You're
it is,
packed.
my goal is I actually want to take everything out of the space and do a nice deep clean and then restock. So that's over the next couple of weeks, cutting kits and clearing out in here because it needs a deep clean, like behind I have a whole bunch of these things around the studio and things have fallen behind and I can't get to them. So
Are you doing Jabez?
yes, I am.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, good.
Yeah. Bluegrass for those used to be called Jabez. Now it's
Bluegrass Area
Area
Basket Makers,
Yeah.
BABS,
That's in June,
June. Yeah,
up in Carrollton, Kentucky.
right.
For those around. Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm expanding out a little bit past my immediate state circle.
Are you doing Georgia too?
I am not. I am not. Just trying to kind of I'm doing just for you guys if you want to know, I am doing Woven Together in Western Kentucky in March. I'm doing Winter Weave in Ohio in February. I'm doing Texas in January for March. Bluegrass in June. I'm doing a group down in Camden, Tennessee in October. Trying to think. I'm going to Iowa at the end of October for a guild. So trying to branch out. I'm really excited to do Texas though, because my sister lives in Texas. And so Ed is my husband, for those who don't know, who helps me with cutting kits and shipping, and he's my unpaid employee.
Oh, he's paid.
Well, he is. No, he's amazing. He is
He
amazing.
is amazing.
So we've got a little trailer. So if you guys, let me go back outside here for a second. Let me see if you can. There you go. Over that little red spot over on the left side is my little trailer. So we'll load up, head to Texas. We'll be teaching there for a few days, and then I'm going to see my sister for a few days. So really excited to be able to touch base with family. So, yeah.
That'll be fun.
It will be fun. So anyway, I will say have a fantastic week. Thank you for joining. If you're watching on the replay, please post your projects and tag me. It's always fun to see what people end up doing with them. Denise, I love that you're doing the sari yarn. Oh, I do have one thing. I want to show you guys one thing. So I love playing with different materials. Let me spotlight me. There we go. So this is just a little basket, and let me
Oh
see.
my God.
So it's wire. I just loop some wire, and then this is yashi, I think is what it was called. It's kind of like almost like a ribbon like. So I wrapped the handle in that and then did the there we go, a little egg basket-y kind of thing. And then this is Denise for you. This is sari yarn.
Love it.
So
Cool.
just playing with some different stuff. So
That's cool.
okay, that's what I got. All right, you guys have a great week. I will
Thank
talk
you.
to you guys later.
Thank you,
Take
Lori.
Right,
Have a
bye.
wonderful week.